Hi, welcome back to my little corner of the office. Today I'm going to talk to you about my Abruzzo book series. So, where is Abruzzo? It's in the central of Italy, it's classed as southern Italy, and it's on the east coast opposite to Rome on the Adriatic. So why write about it? Basically because it's largely unspoilt by tourism. It's got great food, great culture, great people, lovely villages. It's got skiing, it's got beaches, and it's got fantastic countryside. So what's not to love? And I think that more people should know about it because it's much cheaper than going to, say, Tuscany. But why write a book about it? Well, I'd already got the book knocking around in my head. I'd got a story about a young woman in her 30s whose husband dies suddenly, and she discovers a secret. So I started the novel. I got a title, I'd got an idea, I had a storyline, I'd done the planning. All that needed was the writing. So I started the writing, and very quickly it became problematic. One of the big problems was I was writing with no air conditioning in the heat of an Italian summer. But it was the genre that kept changing. 1 minute it had gone from being uplit to being a little bit darker. The humour wasn't working, it became quite farcical. So I thought, I know, crime. But I'm absolutely useless at writing crime because I come up with all these ideas and then they never tie in, and it just becomes a huge headache. So without even thinking about it, it became more of a romance. I didn't intend it to have romance in. You know, as far as I was concerned, it was my usual style of life lit, but it became a romance. It was going to be a standalone, just one book, because it had taken so long to get there that I thought, that's it, I'll never write another book set in Abruzzo. Because one of the main problems I had was the name. Back in 2010, when I first had the idea to write this book, I called it La Luna because that was the name I wanted for the hotel. After several false starts, in 2016, the name changed to Diamond Moon. This was basically because I wanted to include the story of the Medici diamond. In 2022, the name changed again. This time it was Le Stelle, the name of the hotel, meaning the stars. Finally, 2024, just before publication, the name changed again. It became Under Italian Stars, and I vowed at that point I'd never write another book set in Abruzzo. So eventually I had the new name, Under Italian Stars. I published the book and just thought that will be it. People will like it or they won't, or some people might buy it, some people won't. And it went crazy. People did like it. People did buy it. And before long, I had people sending me emails from my newsletter, which you joined because the link's down the bottom there, Lily's Letters. And people were saying, when is there going to be a second book? What happened to Rachel and Luca? Did their relationship continue? You know, what happened to the hotel? What about Rosa? Rosa's a crazy Italian curmudgeon of a lady who interferes with everything. But everybody that's read the book absolutely loves Rosa. So do I. She's based on somebody that I know, actually, who when I was living in Italy, I was very friendly with, and told me lots and lots of interesting facts about, just being Italian. But anyway, people kept saying, what's happening? Will there be another? And I thought, should there be another book? And I was at the time still working for Italy magazine. So I didn't think I'd have the time. But working for a magazine, I'm used to writing to a deadline and I'm used to writing to market. So I thought, I'll have a look what I've got. So I go into my computer, look at my files, and I've got a storyline in there that I've saved. And I thought that could work. And so I started then to plot and plan book number 2, which is One Italian Summer. And a friend said, oh, could you set it, in Bomba? because that's where she lives. It would be great to see Bomber featured. And so I thought, actually, yes, why not set it in a town that I know, that's, a gorgeous little quaint town, and put my story there. And so that was how the second book started to be developed. But I'll tell you more about that in the next episode of the Abruzzo series. So until then,